Hi and welcome to Evolved Habits. If you watched my previous MobiPoint unboxing video, you may remember me saying at the end that it was going to be a couple of weeks before I gave my review. It's been a little bit longer than that. It's been a whole year that I've now been using this ball. The reason that I didn't give my review right away was that I was actually initially disappointed in the ball. I found that it was a little bit too small for my feet, which are a little on the large size. I found I much preferred using my Nano, and that the original TriggerPoint massage balls were a better size and hardness for releasing my feet. But since when I unboxed it, it seemed like such a fantastic product, I wanted to make sure that there wasn't some use that I was missing before I gave a negative review. Well, fast forward into the depths of last winter, about January, February, when I was outside working a lot, my hands would actually start to cramp and ache a lot. And it was happening quite often. None of my other massage tools really did any work. So I tried using this, and it worked wonders. What I found was that rolling it between my hands felt really good, and also if I could place it on a desk, I could create a lot more pressure by pressing down than I could with just my fingers alone, which would get me enough pressure to get the release, and it would really help my arms and hands feel better. Okay, so now I'm going to give my full review of the MobiPoint Ball. First, construction. It appears as though TriggerPoint used the same innovations that they pioneered on the grid to create the MobiPoint Ball. Just like the grid has the hard inner layer and a soft outer layer, the MobiPoint is very soft on the outside, but when you give it a squeeze, it feels as though there is a much harder inner core. This is actually very important because it makes it a pleasant sensation when you roll on it, but still allows you to get a lot of pressure. If the ball was hard all the way through, it would be too painful, which would cause your muscles to tense up and prevent you getting a good release. If it was too soft, if there was the same softness as the outer layer all the way through, when you tried to press down, you wouldn't be able to get the pressure that you need. Another thing I love about the construction is that the little knobblies all have flat ends. Most competitors I see have the spiky ends, which are a lot more painful, especially since they tend to be hard. So this actually gives a very pleasant sensation when you're rolling on it. Next, the size. So as I said before, I did find the MobiPoint a little bit too small for my feet. It's still usable, but I have other tools from TriggerPoint that work better. However, the small size does confer the MobiPoint Ball a couple of advantages. First, it makes it the perfect size for use on the hands and forearm. It also makes it a highly portable tool. You can easily fit this into your pocket. The original ball is a little bit too large to fit comfortably. You can see there's quite a bit of difference. This means that it's a really great tool to take with you when you're not wanting to take a backpack or anything filled with exercise equipment. I still use it on my feet when I'm going somewhere because it is just so much more practical to take with you. Price. So I've seen the MobiPoint being sold for about $10–15 US. It is more expensive than many of its competitors' products, but in absolute terms, I don't think that $5–10 difference is enough to justify buying a lower quality product instead of this one. So overall, I am very satisfied with this product. After getting over my initial disappointment with its use for my feet, which was what I bought it for, I did find a fantastic use for it, which none of my other massage products that I have compared to for my hands and my forearms. So if you get cramps in your hands or forearms, I would definitely suggest checking the MobiPoint Ball out. However, if you are wanting it for use on your feet, I would suggest checking out the Nano, maybe not the X, maybe the original, and the TriggerPoint original massage ball. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit subscribe. You can check out my previous MobiPoint video, and maybe in a couple of weeks, or let's be realistic, next year, I'll have a video up saying how to use the MobiPoint for your hands and forearms. See you next time.